VHTWire.com for ways to support and explore other content.
Van and Olden tonight. Van and Olden tonight. Van and Olden tonight. Van and Olden. The lion sleeps tonight. Van and Olden. Back again. Tonight.
It is that time.
It's Monday night, 7 p.m. I'm Holden Albright.
I'm Ben Landon.
If you tune in over on YouTube and Twitch, we're on other places too, but YouTube and Twitch, twitch.tv/Brendan Holden.
And then over there on YouTube, watch along, comment along, youtube.com/@1GTA Wire. That's where you can find us as I'm loading in the asset. So
when you're on Twitch and YouTube, we get to read your comments. Like we saw Kevin's, we saw Mike Storm's there.
We want you to comment along, join in on the fun, of course. And with that being said, do that by tuning in on YouTube or Twitch.
What's up, Dragon Dad? Now, before we get to it, we'll start a little unfortunate, a little somber today on today's episode. But we got the unfortunate news, I believe, last Tuesday. That great friend of the show, he was in the chat just last week. Rob Arbeck, unfortunately, passed away last week. And our thoughts, our condolences are with his family and loved ones. He was the true personification of like supporter. Like he was in here just bullshitting around every single podcast, wrestling related, YouTube or Ontario in particular. He's been chatting, supporting, commenting, sharing. He would screenshot what he's listening to. His Spotify was always Ontario podcast, and also like low key, his house had a shrine to a bunch of 8x10s of wrestlers in the area, but like a mini museum of Ontario wrestling talent. A lot of our gear, entrance gear, ring worn stuff. He has an old WrestleFest arcade machine that was at Squared Circle training. It's unfortunate he passed away over the last week, and yeah, once again, condolences. I had the pleasure of having a lot of meals with him and a lot of drinks. I don't remember the circumstances.
Rob and I met realistically kind of through you, but became friends instantly. I was looking through our Facebook messages and the history of it, and it's just so fun. If you know Rob, you know exactly like who he is. And the first thing he ever sent me, the first message he ever showed me was a whole box of VHS tapes, wrestling ones that he had were obviously his, and he had told me that he saved them from a friend who was taking them to the fucking dump. And so he saved them there. And, of course, him and I get shooting the shit about VHSs. And sure enough, he's like, he offers to give me all the WCW ones out of it because he just knew how much I love WCW and how much I love VHSs, which he heard through the Van and Holden tonight in the various forms that we've iterated it. I've of course gone over it. And so tonight's VHS behind us actually is courtesy of Rob.
Aw.
Seriously, which is one of my absolute favorites. WCW Hog Wild 1996. Having Rob on Facebook too, like I'm always seeing his posts, whether it was like the 30-day movies, there were daily T-shirts. So I also got
Hundreds
my
of daily T-shirts.
hundreds, like up to 900. I think we got, or close to. But I got my
Crazy.
wrestling tee on, because that's how Rob would be doing it. And literally, like you said, Albright, he was in the chat with us last Monday, rocking and rolling. So he's definitely going to be a big missing piece, just going forward. And we love you, Rob, and we're going to miss you.
Also, like the thing that's coming out about Rob is how much and this is what people I think don't realize. So we do a podcast over on the Hub Sports Entertainment Network every other Monday called Fan First. And I used to think most podcasts get to like episode 10 and then they peace out for a second. Maybe they'll come back, maybe they won't. But we started struggling around episode 4, 5, 6. One of those three. I think it's 5 or 6. We never uploaded. But Rob was the first person that I heard from our executive producers over at the Hub mention how they're like, oh, no Fan First this week. Because like, especially, and this is why we love doing this live show on Monday nights. Even though we get like, there was a random time that we had 100 viewers and I was scared. I was also very high. So bad combination. But like we range around just under 15 viewers, north of 8, and without like the community, without the chat, it would be harder than it is. And like when you produce content, and it's why like live performance is so much easier to do than like, I don't like acting because it's a lot of sit around and wait and then production value, and I hate editing. So when we're in here with the chat and we have Pizza Man, we have Rob, Kevin, DJ Mike Storm, Randy, all these people, it makes it so much easier for us. And Rob was that for so much content in Ontario. Him not commenting, messaging us, and just like enjoying the content. I'm not someone that wants 1 million listeners. If we have 5 solid listeners, great. There's always there's a joke of like, if this person has 5 haters, I'm one of them. If this person has 1 hater, I'm one of them. But like Rob's the other end of that, like he is the supporter, and he just celebrated a birthday last month, seemed in good spirits. And then once again, like let's take this moment to like realize that we are all getting older. If you don't die, that's the other thing. I ranted about this a few weeks ago when someone commented on a Throwbacks YouTube mix of like, oh, how did we get so old? You didn't die. And unfortunately, death is inevitable, but you can take away, you can remember all the good times. You can remember the good person. And then the other side is like, don't be afraid to get stuff checked out. Like, it's so unfortunate that if you go to Rob's Facebook page, the last post is, I'm sick as a dog. And the anniversary of my dad's passing 4 years ago was last week, sorry. And I remember people were telling me, I found him Sunday afternoon. People were telling me on Friday that he was complaining about like chest pains or whatever. And he was a stubborn old fuck and he didn't go to the hospital. So just use this as a reminder of like, when something's not feeling right, don't try to push through it. Luckily here in Canada and Ontario, we have urgent care walk-in clinics. Hopefully you have a family doctor. So use those moments to kick off. And just to catch up in the chat there, Dragon Dad saying a true friend and wrestling legend. Brian Watson, rest in peace, Rob. Randy said Rob was a legend, great friend, great fan, and absolutely a great soul. Counted out 7 saying Rob was one of the best. He was the best, not one of the best. He was the best.
Seriously.
He became one of the boys without even wanting to be one of the boys. He just loves wrestling so fucking much, and sincerely going to miss so much of Rob. And He was a big Rhea Ripley mark, so I have Rhea Ripley's theme loaded up here. We want to play a little bit in memory of Rob.
In your dreams, I'll eat, sleep, bleed. Look at my eyes, look at look at my eyes, this is you and die. Look at my eyes, look at
Wrong one. I meant to turn down this. Yeah, we started a little solemn at the beginning there, but if you're tuning in, by the way, over on Instagram, we can't post your chats, but Scotty Moe said, Van Halen, you did a good show last Sunday afternoon in Orangeville. I'll give it 2 thumbs up. It was a good show. And with that, we're going to log off of Instagram because if we're not kicked off already, we will be kicked off by the end of this. Tune in, YouTube, Twitch. We'll chat to you on the other side. Be safe, Instagram.
Yeah. IG.
There it is.
Also, I gotta get this in as we say about IG, but this is actually a big fault. Yeah, well, yeah. There we got the axe from them anyway.
Oh no,
Thank
that
you,
was
brother.
me stopping the stream.
Oh, well, weird alert for stopping the stream. Regardless, this is a follow-up from last week for everyone who was tuned in last week. And Draw Straws Raw. Today, Rhea Ripley over Liv Morgan. Check out the archives if you want to get what that one's all about. Also, Ryan Harvey 122 over on YouTube says, "Love you, Rob." Bunch of hearts. Still shocked and in disbelief. Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it was a crazy week. It was a crazy week all around. I beyond just the wrestling, of course, that I got up to last week, which we did talk about last week. Check out the archives if you want to hear me talk about what happened in Orangeville. But nope, this week was a pretty normal one for your boy here. And so stay tuned because I got some baseball talk to talk, including some clips finally, you guys. That's crazy. What about you, Albright? What say you? What did you end up getting up to?
Homie watched a lot of movies.
Oh?
I caught up on a ton of what's it called? Just a ton of stuff in my little backlog. Finally watched Jackass. Watched like 3 episodes of Cops. Oh yeah, there in the Warzone. I might bring it up. There's one more chat here. I don't know if you highlighted it, but love you, Rob. Still shocked and in disbelief by Ryan Harvey.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'll get into like my movie reviews later on. Like, long story short, Blade Trinity, fucking watch or Blade Trilogy, watch all of them. Like, if I get a head tattoo, it's 100% because of Blade. And then fucking Josh Alexander on his Instagram story last night showed off like this badass neck piece that he has. I'm just jealous his neck is so fucking long.
Well, I did see that as well. That does look awesome. It's sort of like I don't know what it would be called, but one of those masks.
I was gonna say like a Japanese like kind of face mask.
Yeah, all I know is that I've seen Shingo Takagi wear it, so that's all I can represent it to. But it looks badass as fuck on Josh, who already has cool fucking ink. But regardless, bro, if you get a head tattoo, you should do the Bam Bam Bigelow and do the fucking flames on your head. That would be wicked.
No, I think I'd just get like a blade on the side. It might be like the dude from Sons of Anarchy.
You wouldn't do the Bam Bam Bigelow?
No,
I'm just thinking about how fucking crazy that is. His head was tattooed.
He also like saved a family from a burning house.
Are you sure that wasn't Chris Masters?
No, Chris Masters saved his mom from from a house thing too. But I think Bam Bam might have actually died because of the house.
Jesus. Okay. Does he have a Dark Side of the Ring episode, or is that coming this season? Or I
I don't
think.
think there is one at all. I think that's the last episode. Dark Side's tomorrow on Missy Hyatt.
Oh, geez. Is it the final episode, or do they do those half-season splits?
No, they just like do like 9-10 episodes straight.
Oh, geez. Well, I'm happy they don't split the season anymore. I hate when shows do that.
Well, no matter what, it's also like a it's a docu-series. So even if they like split up the season, it's not like you're like, oh, I can't like I think they technically do it, but they just do short seasons.
Oh. Well, hey. It was funny. I was talking to somebody.
Oh, sorry. Breaking
Oh.
news.
Breaking news, everybody. Hold on.
Tomorrow's
Let me get the media asset, the breaking news media asset here. Breaking news, everybody.
tomorrow's Missy Hyatt episode is the second last episode. Zach Gowen is next week, and then that wraps up the 10 episodes.
Oh, geez. Okay. Also, on the topic of the head tattoos, the one-man gang side skull tattoo, was that real or fake? Was that? I'm not sure.
There's a clip of Larry Sweeney and the One Man Gang. It's called like the Ikeem clip that I have on Twitter that I haven't like watched. There's a lot of like YouTube videos that I want to like bring into this, but because I don't have Twitter like linked anywhere on my PCs, it's a little bit more difficult. And especially, I assume it's on like desktop too. But I know when I try to look up like a porn person's Twitter page, because like free OnlyFans, it always has to like open up the page. I can't just watch it in like the Reddit like Safari browser.
All right.
I get all my local news from Reddit. I go to Reddit to jerk off though. So
But you're getting r/B town
Brampton.
in there too? Yeah.
r/Brampton, r/UPS.
Dragon Dad 13 says Juice Robinson? Juice who?
Or like come.
Oh, come on now.
Come on now, where?
Bam Bam Dark Side is season 4, episode 8. Shout out Ryan Harvey for the fucking fact check on the spot.
Now I gotta look up the Bam Bam Dark Side.
I wonder.
Well, first off, I gotta look up the Bam Bam House Fire. Because I know it was a comedian named Mark Little. So my search when I try to look up Bam Bam House Fire comes up with Bam Margera saw the fire pole in his parents' house. If you want to know what my algorithm is.
Oh my jeez. Also, I like that it was BA comma Bam.
Yeah, well that comes into the like Brendan doesn't know how to type, but also on like the gaming keyboard I have, it has like RGB lighting everywhere except the keys. So like I can't see what the QWERTY keyboard says, but I know in between the cracks, it looks like the fucking back corner of my room right now. Okay, here is professional wrestler Bam Bam Bigelow. Scott Bigelow famously performed a real-life act of heroism in the summer of 2000 by rushing into a burning house in Florida to save 3 children.
Summer 2000, I could have.
Summertime. There's so much good like summer music.
There is. Not this year though. I don't know what's happening.
Let me just pull up Crave. Let's just watch season 4, episode 8 of Bam Bam Bigelow.
Because that's what it is. They covered the house fire and Dark Side, according to Dragon Dad. And Kevin, the intern, says, imagine going to CNN for both your news and your prior. No.
Is that a new faction in AAA?
It is. It is. And he said, "You seen the new Jackass yet?"
Michael, we need you to call in one of these days, buddy. You basically help us like produce 50% of the show. You need to call in on Instagram. I finally saw it. Did you see it yet?
No, but I did see that it is available on illegal.com. So shout out to illegal.com because it's not on Paramount Plus yet. It is in the States, and there will be ads that will fool you into thinking and making you check. But no, it is not available here in Canada yet on Paramount Plus. Illegal.com's got the HD stream, though. Also, Toy Story 5's going on digital tomorrow, so check the 7 Seas, and you can probably find yourself Toy Story 5 watch along possibly coming soon.
I'm actually going to the movies in a couple of days.
The movies or the drive-in? Because
Unfortunately, the movies.
Oh, okay.
Scotia Bank Theater in particular.
Scotiabank Arena, the movie theater.
Uh,
The arena has movie theaters.
so the dude from Nirvana, the band, the show, actually directed it. A24 did a biopic on Anthony Bourdain called Tony, and that's only released limited right now. Tomorrow. So when I worked at the movie theater, Tuesday nights is when we would get scheduled for the next week, and they would also release the movie schedule for next week. So if you're ever trying to make plans for the weekend for the theaters, wait till Wednesday morning. The theater like ticket listings and showtimes will be listed, but only in Varsity Theater and Scotiabank is it playing until Thursday, and then the Vaughan Cineplex has it, but I'm not sure about like Peel, like Mississauga and Brampton. So it gives me a reason to go downtown. I'm gonna watch that, and then I've heard great things about The Invite with Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen.
Oh, geez.
Edward Norton's in it also. I've heard really fun things about it, so I'm gonna do like a little double feature.
Oh, hell yeah. Back-to-back style?
Yes, sir.
Nice. That'll be sick. I'm not against seeing Spider-Man twice, but I have been eyeballing the drive-in double features to see what's been coming. And a Spider-Man Toy Story 5 combo is on my radar. So stay tuned because we may have an update coming from that as well. Also, I like this comment because it's true. Movies come out so fast nowadays. I remember it took a year for Monsters Inc. to come to home video, which is like so true, right? Like, Masters of the Universe is already all on streaming and everything.
In fairness, like Toy Story, Disney movie, they got a streaming service. Masters of the Universe is an Amazon movie. They have the streaming service. So like they have reason. But like also
Yeah.
well, during the pandemic, they introduced it with I want to say maybe it was like Frozen, not Frozen 2. That's pre-pandemic. But it was maybe Moana. There was a movie that they like pre-released on Disney Plus and they charged for it.
I think I remember that too. I don't remember what it was, but I remember there was some weird like we're premiering it on this instead of movie theaters because of COVID.
But not premiere, like it was pushed to be like
a purchasable like thing on there.
Like a digital download kind of purchase, and then it'll be
like
up on the
DLC pack.
Yeah,
like a Guitar Hero DLC pack.
When I think of DLC packs, though, I think of Burnout Paradise. That was like the only one that I was like keeping up to date with the updates and like their website, and the developers did really good content for it.
Some DLC, so like what are we talking in that DLC pack? Like, are you talking there's new like tracks, new cars? What are you like new modes? Like, what are you talking here with this?
So it was new cars. Like they had a legendary car one, which featured like the DeLorean, Knight Rider.
No shit. That's
a couple
sick.
other things. Like I'll pull up the Burnout Paradise like YouTube stuff.
Because when I think of
wrong fucking keyboard.
Brother's got two keyboards. He's playing piano over there. Dun, 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 dun.
It's me. It's not a fucking piano. It's a fucking like a xylophone or whatever.
Like
dude, this is the colored one, but like the Fisher Price one.
Bro, like yeah, no, that would be a fucking hilarious.
While I'm looking it up and such, it also just had what's it called? The big update they finally did was they created a whole island, which added like another fifth to the map.
Burnout Paradise, this is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Michael Kemmer on YouTube. Burnout 3 Takedown is one of my favorite games ever. Takedown. Is that where you're like cops trying to take down street racers? Or is that
okay, that was another pack. They introduced cops and robbers, that there's cop cars, but then you could play different modes. But Takedown, he's talking about Burnout 3, which is just like you crash into every car, and like the more you crash, the more longer time you get.
Okay, yeah, no, I remember that one. Oh shit. What do we got here?
Burnout Paradise Criterion.
I was gonna say the the DLC pack that sticks out to me, Skate 2 put Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory as a skatable map. That shit rocked my fucking world in PS3 times. I'm pretty sure that was the first time I ever bought. It wasn't me buying. I ever got bought and went and specifically asked for a fucking PlayStation card to get money to fucking purchase shit on the PlayStation. And that's what I bought. I bought the fucking Fantasy Factory for Skate 2. Oh, I miss cheat codes in video games too. Michael Kemmer's saying that on YouTube. Cheat codes in video games. When I think of cheat codes, I literally think of San Andreas having literal stapled pages of fucking cheat codes from either Game Facts or IGN. Although sometimes IGN would just have fucking fake ones. And depending on the game you were playing, like if you're playing some obscure ass game and you look up the cheat codes for it, there would oftentimes just be like bullshit, like games that don't even have it. The Game Genie, Dragon Dad 13's going old school with the fucking Game Genie. That's before
I always
my
wanted a
time.
Game Shark.
Which one's a Game Shark?
It's the Game Genie, but just like a newer version of it.
The
Because I was a
Genie,
PlayStation kid. The Game Genie is like old Nintendo and Sega.
yeah, it's like I'm pretty sure you attach it to the cartridge if I'm not
Same with the
mistaken.
Game Shark.
Dragon Dad said I had that too for
course
the
you did.
Game Shark. Yeah, of
I wanted a
course.
multi-tap also.
And that the Game Genie, I only know it from the Angry Video Game Nerd because he would fucking his videos literally taught me the history of games because otherwise how would I have known them? Watching them when I was way too young to be watching what he was saying and shit. But also hilarious. And then Ryan Harvey on YouTube's asking, are any of you guys excited for the new GTA? Short answer, yes. Long answer, fuck yes.
My answer, no.
No, I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what it's all about.
Talk about baseball. Talk about fucking baseball, dude.
All right. You guys want to hear about the baseball game that I had this week?
Because we're gonna go into the Burnout Paradise trailers. I finally found it. I found like I went down like if someone watches like if there's an emotion expert, I started looking at these videos that are legitimately 17 and 18 years old and just like going, oh, I was like watching these every single fucking week. I love that YouTube hasn't been replaced. God bless, like you can go back unless your favorite favorite creator has been canceled or died, actually.
He's
but
talking
like
about you, Tobuscus.
most of their stuff is still up there, and it'll say like 18 years ago. I was watching a comedy podcast mention what's it called? Fuck. Two Girls, One Cup. I remember watching that shit on I remember watching that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, I never got to see it on YouTube, but I definitely heard that urban legend all around the schoolyard. That's for fucking sure.
Not urban legend. It got spread like fucking herpes.
That's true.
Baseball.
I know, but I was just to your point about watching your eyes darting around there. If somebody just does the Albright cut of the past like 5 minutes, it's just you like getting lost in a fucking time capsule. But guys, I got 2 more games left on the season, and I can say successfully that we just won another one. So
another one.
so W's in the chat for the win. Shout out the homie Chef, who was killer on the mound as per usual and defensively, doing all the right things. Me, on the other hand, I guess I had one error in the field as I let one pass me, but it was a ground ball, so it was a pretty shitty one to let pass me. Regardless, though, the at-bats from your boy made up for it, and so guess what, guys? It's episode 23, 24 if you count episode 0, and I got baseball footage. For the first time ever, you guys are going to see me playing baseball.
For the record, I'm not saying I didn't believe him, but I was just gonna like, if he at the end of the season went, and I never played a game, it was all a work, I'd be like, Okay.
You would have believed that it was all a work? Well, I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I need to just...
This is when it's like revealed the dark side of GTA Wire that Van Landen's been like a raging alcoholic with like I would say drug issues, but we're in wrestling, so we call them he was dealing with demons. So and it's like that's what gets revealed. It's like, how didn't you know? I'm like, he said he was playing baseball. I didn't know what baseball meant.
Come on now.
Hey, the batter in the dugout I use is a one hitter.
Oh my gosh.
It is called a bat in a dugout.
No, you're not wrong. But I got a clip here for you guys to show you. And so let me explain the scenario and let me explain my at bats. So, my first trip up to the plate, I get walked on a full count. Wild, right? Didn't want it, but I'll be honest, there was also nothing good to swing at. So I took the walk and eventually get hit and find my way home. Regardless, awesome for us. You know we win this game. Next trip up, I line a single to the short and knock off the runner, advancing runner off second. However, I make it to first. So runners on the corners on my second at bat with me hitting a single. Second trip up, or third trip up now. I only took 3 at bats. I do the same thing, only it takes the runner off third. Okay? But I get another single. So 3 for 3, or 2 for 2 with a walk, if you look at it that way. But I look at just getting on. And so, on that final at bat, what I do is I make my way around to third. And with me on third, and the score not necessarily tight, but I also don't like keep full track of the score. I'm on third, I'm eager, I'm ready to sprint, and I'm ready to go home. So I'm waiting for the batter to just make any sort of contact here. And the clip I'm going to show you is the batter making a swinging bunt, rolling it like barely 2 feet in front of them. And
Don't get too excited like I did. I heard blunt and rolling it.
Not yet. And what does your boy do? What does Wheels Van Landen do? Of course, he puts on the hard he puts on the hard 90 to home plate. And what does he do? Well, I'll let you guys see it. Check this out right here. I didn't even preload the clip. God damn it. Check it out. Here, you're going to see what looks like the alien from Signs run by, but it's actually me. So check it out. That's me!
Oh, you're there.
Safe! Safe! One more time for the people in the back who didn't see it. Again.
I went to press play and the video disappeared.
Don't worry, I gotcha. One more. There I am! There I am! Why is it skipping?
I'm replaying it. It's like
Oh.
2 seconds.
I thought it was broken. I didn't know you were doing that.
Oh, you're there.
There I am. There I am. That's me playing baseball, you guys. Hard 90, safe all day. And you
Myth
saw how
busted,
close.
or myth confirmed.
You saw how close that fucking ball was to being an out at home. But your boy is fast as fuck.
Boy.
And so, yeah, so that was my day in baseball. It looks like the alien from Signs fucking running by. Yeah, that's me.
I didn't know how to insult you with this, but like it didn't look like it looked off. But I don't know if it's just like the baseball uniform.
I think now after seeing a clip of me running, I think I have to consider retiring from wrestling because I am as stiff as a fucking wooden board that we bump on. To be honest, man, that was very brave and risky. Good job. Draw Straws Raw, you and Chef Balls both are giving me shit for how risky that was. Chef Balls did not let me not hear the end of it. He was saying, "Why the fuck did you do that? You stupid asshole. You were selfish for that." And I was like, "You motherfucker. I was safe all day. I know I'm fast." But at least Randy in the chat, draw straws raw. To be honest, man, that was very brave and risky. Good job. It was fucking close. It was risky, but we got it there. That's what we do. You're playing with a champion around here. That's what we got to do, you guys. I'm gonna be trying out for the Baycats here soon. Coming to GTA Y or Van and Holden do Barry Baycats fucking tryout.
Not fucking doing it.
Well, you'll be there filming, so you'll be
No,
on
I won't
location.
be. I bought the selfie tripod for you to do it.
The fastest man in slow pitch? Thank you, Brian Watson. Thank you. He is correct on that.
We're the slowest men in podcasting. Slowest men in streaming.
I mean, we're at least punctually on time most of the time.
Almost all the time we're on time.
We get there. Don't worry about it. Also, D. Malenko's fighting fucking nobody in the ring right now.
I thought you were about to say like he passed away. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
No, the other guy does, but that's a story for a later date. He's looking back there to see who it is. It's pretty obvious if it's somebody wrestling D. Malenko in 96 WCW.
Okay, I got like 12 Burnout Paradise videos to show you in the war zone.
Van and Randy at the Baycats? I know people. We could do that. We could definitely do that.
He's been mentioning that for a while. Homie's going into surgery tomorrow.
The pair with the turtleitis? Are you talking about me and my shitty fucking posture? Is that what he's talking about? Is that what turtleitis means?
Did you just come up with turtleitis?
I don't know.
Oh no, Ed Jocelyn mentioned.
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading the comments here. Yeah.
I had 2 pet turtles at one point. Thought I killed them on the porch during winter. I not me indirectly, but my family like not paying attention. This is the white trash moment of the week. Apparently they just froze. They de-thawed in the spring. It was crazy.
That's fucked up, man. White trash moment of the week. Also, shout out the real Uncle Bobby B who is here. 75% of the time we're on time. 100% of the time. Every time.
The next comment made me pop.
Also, the real Uncle Bobby B. Best of luck on the gender affirmation surgery, Randy.
I love now when like men get hair transplants or like any real plastic surgery or they're on like testosterone. I like referring to that as gender affirming care.
I mean,
I had the thought a couple hours ago to just be like, oh, like I don't think I can call them trans mask because like that's kind of stolen valor and I feel like it's disrespectful to like trans men. But like gender affirming care because like you got a thinning hairline. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Jeez.
I got like weird misogynism where like it's only to belittle like insecure men.
Did you say misogynism?
Yeah, it's like misogyny.
Oh, like MISONGY? Is that correct spelling? I don't know. Fact check that. Chat.
We have to. If you're gonna ask anyone, is this the spelling? The Van and Holden Tonight tradition is you just Google and mistype and hopefully it corrects you.
Bro, first off, after just spelling a word out loud, that was fucking difficult. How like
So you just got like respect for every spelling bee.
Spelling bee, yes, because like that was not easy for me. Oh jeez.
Bobby B, that's not misogynistic. That's just dunking on insecure dudes. But it is a form of misogyny. And like full disclosure, I had a conversation with Bobby on the phone a couple weeks ago where I was laughing my ass off while prefacing this is gonna sound like the most ignorant bullshit ever. And I was laughing for like 45 seconds like this before I made the statement. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is stupid, but I'm just going to say the line that's on my head.
Whose line is it anyway?
Some bullshit.
Brother, I don't even know where the fuck we were just going, but Draw Straws Raw. Oh, you had Burnout Paradise. Bobby digging at me? Hey, Uncle B. At least I can lay down, even under anesthesia, with a woman in the room. I don't know why I read that like Ric Flair kind of promo,
I was
but
gonna say it was a little Ric Flair-esque.
yeah, I don't know. I had to give him some justice back there,
I enjoyed the promo delivered.
bro.
I also love that it's a Twitch
It-
versus YouTube comment feed.
it is Twitch versus YouTube.
They do not see each other's comment, and if you're on one of the live chats, you're seeing one side of this argument.
So that's why we always say tune into YouTube or Twitch or one or the other and possibly argue with a person on the other side. Albright, do you want to take this next one here?
It doesn't count when you're being charged by the hour. Woo! I didn't see the woo, so I couldn't come in with the flare. You came in with the flare, so I had to switch it up.
The social clip is you and me speaking for different fans arguing with each other.
That's Van and Holden Court. That's coming next year.
Jeez.
Do you have a feud with someone? First, you have to flip a coin to know what platform you're on, but you can't see the other argument.
It's like a weird version of Cameo. Jeez, that's a good one.
It's Cordio. That's what it is. We come in dressed like... Okay, so what happened? Is Chrissy the judge, and me and you come in as lawyers representing them? All I know is I've been trying to do a bit to have a reason that me and you are dressed up in tuxedo t-shirts.
You have been wanting to get us those shirts for
We
a
just
bit.
haven't had a purpose for it yet.
I don't know if it's fucking court, but it's something.
We will
It's something.
verbally argue the words you give us. Well, we learned a few weeks ago we had to start like pausing before reading it directly. We were at least smart enough when a homie from Kick was like, "Do you guys speak Arabic?" And we paused for a minute because we were laughing internally so hard.
And also true. Yeah, no, I had to learn that like it took 16 episodes for me to get there, but proofread the comments before displaying them. It happens.
Stay tuned. In a couple minutes, we will be going live in the war zone. That's my way of saying I'm going to add the Van Landen Twitch and start the raid ready.
The war zone, everybody. You know what that means.
By the way, you didn't mention, and no one. I'm looking at my like Twitch activity feed, and it said Rob Arbic followed you 7 days ago. That's the last notification.
Also, Uncle Bobby B says Air Arbic with a heart because Van Landen notoriously never ever said his name right, and not even trying to be funny, not even on purpose, just is stupid and just would always say it wrong.
Arabic was the one, yeah.
That was last Monday where I said it like that, and you had to correct it. And draw. Bobby can only get a lady if it's ordered and built from Lego. Ooh yeah!
All right, we're going into the war zone now. So thank you very much for joining us on the first portion, and we're just going to play a bunch of YouTube videos. Seems to be the trajectory of what's going to happen.
You chilling with us on your Monday nights, Van and Holden tonight.
Oh, and before we cut it off, because I didn't finish my thought, you didn't pop for the cameo references in the intro that we had?
No, I did pop.
But not on the show.
You're right. I forgot to mention it on the show.
I surprised you with that.
Because the minute we start, we're in the welcome everyone to WrestleMania. We're doing that. I wasn't just gonna stop that, but yes, it was sick as fuck. By chance, have you edited anything else new to show me?
Van and Holden Tonight is a GTA Wire podcast hosted by Van Landen and Holden Albright. It airs every Monday night at gtawire.com. Created by Corbin Jocelyn and Brendan C.